Hello, everyone. We are in the finals week, and we're not talking about school. We're talking about the championship. We're talking about
the coup de grace, the ship, the main event, the super duper bowl. That's what we're talking about.
Well, we'll be talking about it after this intro.
Welcome to the show, live from Mesa, Arizona, with your host, Garrison Stevens. Ryan Dieter. Hold on. There he is. Produced by Keaton Mangiolo.
Yeah.
Just two Beardos.
All right, welcome back. So, first of all, like us, subscribe to us, ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
Ding,
Ding, ding. Bada boom, chicka boom, boom.
Look who's back in the studio, guys.
Hey, I'm back, guys, from the honeymoon, and, Ryan having COVID, it's all crazy. We're all back. The crew's, the gang's all here.
The gang's all here.
I love it. I love being back. It's awesome.
Yeah, we missed you, Gare. Even though we say we don't.
Even though we
do.
talked so much crap about you when you were gone, we really missed you.
I mean, he ain't lying.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It was just me and Keith last week. We were like looking into each other's eyes. Like we usually do.
Like you usually do during the...
And I was just like, man, if
Where's Gare?
If only you didn't have COVID, I'd be all over you.
I don't like where this conversation's going.
You will later.
Oh, gosh. Later. All right. Ryan, what do we got for us today, huh?
Well, we're going to talk about what happened this last week, the semifinals.
Oh, yeah.
So, me versus your brother, Desmond.
Yep.
And then you took on Marcus.
I took on Marcus, yep.
But first, we'll talk about me and Des. I had a somewhat pretty easygoing week. Thursday.
Ryan
Go ahead.
goes off for 200 points. Let's just put it that way.
200.02.
No matter who he played, he was going to win. Didn't really matter.
I wish you did that to me last week. That would have felt a lot better.
I would have loved to get blown out rather than lose by 1
I
point.
bet you would.
Yeah. I'd rather get blown blown out
Then play Ryan.
than play Ryan. Or get blown by Ryan. Oh, wait, I mean blown out by
Ryan.
By Ryan.
All right. What is going on?
I kid, I joke.
So, I bring that up because Darren Waller went off for 30 points to start my week on a Thursday.
Yeah,
that was great. And then Saturday comes along, and I get Aaron Jones to get 24.8.
Diggs goes off.
Diggs goes off for 25.7. I think someone else played Saturday.
Nope.
No, that was it? Okay. But, I mean, I was like, whoa, this is off to a pretty good start. And
it didn't matter. Everything went Ryan's way.
It really did.
Nothing really mattered. Even though Des had an amazing pickup with Tony Pollard, who put up 31.
No, I saw that.
Still,
That was a great pickup. Good job. Good job, Des.
Still didn't.
I mean, you had Zeke go out, which was like last minute kind of, right?
Zeke goes out last minute, and he picks up Pollard, who goes off. I mean, that was a pretty solid pickup for Des. I mean, if we're looking...
What about Benny Snell Jr.?
That was a solid pickup, too.
I saw him that he was out for today. I was like, I am so glad I'm not in a close battle because I would be throwing a fit right now.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Benny Snell did better than Connor did. Would ever have done.
Yeah, 19.7.
Yeah, that was a pretty solid day, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, because of Thursday and Saturday, Sunday was a little bit more relaxing. Dez's guys were all done by the end of the morning games. So I knew at the end of the morning games that I was going to win.
Yeah.
So it was actually the most
You didn't even have to play
relaxing-
Benny Snell.
I know. I didn't have to.
You were going to win no
But
matter what.
I was telling Keith I wanted to hit 200, which
Yeah.
I did.
The
Because this
crazy-
only happened twice. Me today, and then Desmond in the first week.
It was crazy. Did you watch that Packers game?
They were playing Carolina.
Yeah.
Was it on TV?
Yeah, it was on. It was that Saturday game. Did you watch that at all?
Oh, I was doing something Saturday.
No. Yeah. So the Aaron Rodgers did not play like he's been playing all season. It was just kind of a bummer because Des has Adams and Rodgers, and that really hurt him to start off the week.
I said that on the podcast last week was for me to have a chance, I needed both of those guys to kind of have like
Off games.
below average games, and they did.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa.
Yeah, and then it was just an uphill battle for Des. He needed everyone to go off. And, everyone was in double digits besides his kicker, which is really good. It normally would win you your week, but when you have guys in the 30, when you have a couple guys in the 30s, it doesn't matter, so it's just crazy.
Yeah, he didn't have a bad week, like you said. It's just my team went off.
He would have beat me or Marcus.
Yep, that's true.
So
he just played the wrong guy.
Yeah, he's played the wrong guy.
Just played the wrong guy. Yeah, so sorry, Des, but you're going to be out, and a couple awards from this game. I see you, Ba.
Hey, I see you, Ba.
So this one goes to the underdog. Statistically speaking, I was an underdog.
I am very impressed not only with myself but with Ryan. I was the 6th seed, and I was playing with house money after I beat Luke. Like I was if I go and like make it to the championship, that's amazing.
Well,
but
Ryan and I were talking about. I was like, if you didn't beat me by 1, you would have been out. And then he got the way he got in too. You barely won, right, or something.
Well, it came down to the last week.
Yeah.
It was just between me and Matt.
So it came down to last week, and then you beat me by 1, and
Yeah.
now you're dominating.
Yeah, could you imagine if I lost to you last week and then I see my guys put up 200 points this week?
I
Ryan
imagined.
would be
I imagined it a
furious.
lot. I was imagining.
I imagined it a lot in my head.
I was like, man, I won.
Imagination.
Hey, that's good.
How much? Wait, can you go to Keaton's score real quick? How much did Keaton score?
What,
this week?
This week? I don't even. I didn't even look at my game.
120. Okay, so Des would have ended up beating Keaton this week.
Yeah, but I didn't look at matchups or anything. I didn't do anything.
No. He would have beat you.
You never know, man.
No.
I don't know. I'm looking at it.
No.
It doesn't look like.
No matter who I played.
I mean, if you
Wait,
would have
what if he
swapped
put in
Cooper
Mahomes?
for Beasley,
Or if he would have put in Mahomes.
yeah, it would have been different. But would he have benched Wilson against Washington versus Mahomes in New Orleans?
You never know.
I would've
See, that's the
gone
crazy thing.
with
You just
Wilson.
can't really be like, oh, well, if Keaton
Honestly,
would, it's
not just saying this, I probably would have put Mahomes in just because I
Really?
haven't been trusting Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that would have been 16
You want to know what's
points.
funny? Wilson tore it up the first half, and then just been sucking the past half of the season.
Trust
I don't
me,
know what's going on.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah, you're talking to the guy who owns them.
Yeah. Hey, I even want to bring up this. I think this would be really fun to be brought up for next season. Is 2 quarterback league. That'd be fun.
Oh, you're saying?
Start 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, we'll see.
That would. I mean, we all got to talk about
It
it.
might not
Obviously,
be
it's
as
not.
it might not be as bad if we have a 10-man league too.
No,
because
absolutely. Yeah.
Then you might have one subpar
Yeah.
guy. And
No,
one good guy.
absolutely.
But
I
we'll
think
talk
it'd-
about
Oh
it.
yeah,
Don't-
we're gonna talk about all this. I think I'm excited for the offseason talk because it's gonna be so much
Now
fun.
that I'm
especially
out of it, I'm so excited.
no, even bringing in 2 more people, that it's just gonna be fun. This whole league, I just love it. It's so much fun.
I love you, Garrett. And I'm
love
so
you.
glad you're back.
I just can't.
All right, well, that's it. Again, I ended up beating. Oh no, one more award. The You're Killing Him award. You're killing him. So, I ended up beating him by a larger margin than what Marcus did against Garrison, in which we'll talk about here shortly. 56.6 points was the spread.
Once again, Ryan getting
All
every
the
award.
awards.
I know, right? What a shocker.
Don't I get an award for the most
You
awards?
better tally it up and figure it
Yeah,
out.
geez, Ryan.
And
So
we get to
so
slap you in the face.
We'll kind of go into my game and my what happened to me, how I was an idiot this week.
Well, we're not talking fantasy. That's just
every week
Do you want to get punched in the face?
because you're cruising for a bruising.
You're cruising for a bruising. You're looking for a knuckle sandwich. That's what you're looking for. So I ended up playing Big Ben. I dropped Jalen Hurts, who was in my lineup all week. Jalen Hurts absolutely goes off for what I think 41. Anyways, goes off completely. Then I am like, you know what? Akers is playing the Jets. He's gonna tear him up, right? I sit Montgomery. He goes off for 29. I could sit here and be like, oh man, if I would have played these guys, I'm going to, I could be like that all offseason, but I didn't play those guys. it didn't
Yeah,
end up
it's
working
up-
in my
it's
favor.
the
Marcus
coach.
beat me.
It's the way
That's
of the
all
game.
you got to. That's just, and like I've always, what I've been telling myself the past 24 hours is.
I'm still a winner.
is
No, that was the wedding night. That,
is better.
He cried.
Okay, there's always next year.
yeah.
For me to go 0-4 and then come back and actually make the playoffs was a shocker.
Hey, wait.
Like-
if Ryan wins, he's going to win twice in our league, right?
I'll be the first multiple
winner. Yep.
I hate you, Ryan.
We know that.
But Marcus has a good team. He beat me. Does it suck? Yeah. I hate losing, especially in the freaking playoffs. But hey, at least I'm even going for third here and can possibly get my money back. So that's actually pretty nice.
I hate losing more than I love winning.
That's true. That is true.
Put that down.
What's going on with
that
your
down.
computer
I
over
don't
here,
know.
Ryan?
It's being slow. Keith, what did you pay the internet bill?
Oh. No, I did.
Did you forget to pay the gas bill?
No, is it not working at all?
No, it's kind of just buffering. I don't know what the heck it's doing.
It might not be working.
But what I was gonna say is, yeah, I was shocked that you didn't play Herbert, and I saw Jalen Hurts in there. I'm like, he's gonna play Jalen Hurts against Cardinals defense, who did well last week. But man, he went off for 43 points, which I was not expecting at all.
I wasn't either. I'm like, even the way Hurts started the game.
I wanted to ask you,
You know?
why did you play Keenan Allen?
So, I'm an idiot. Let's just put it that way. So, I read into way too much. Like, Keenan Allen, before the game, goes up to the cameraman and goes, "Don't sit me." And I was like, okay, this guy's ready.
He told me. He
I'm
told
like, this guy is ready. He's going off today.
He's
I'm
speaking
like-
to me.
And he goes off for one catch for 17 yards.
Wow,
Yeah.
He did you dirty there.
He did me dirty.
Well, because I got the update that he was activated, but that his rep count was going to be very limited, and I saw him start.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Garrett?
I'm like, yeah, that was the stupidest decision. Because, there's so many things that I could have done different, but there's like... it's
See,
like
I
you
knew that
can't-
was going to happen. That's why I gave him to you.
Shut up.
that was the end game of
That
everything.
that
I knew
was-
you were going to make the semifinals.
I've been flipping it on you all year, but really, this is my master plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't play Keenan Allen, I still would have lost. Like, even if I would have put in Chris Godwin, I still would have lost. So it didn't... That wasn't like... There's just like little tweaks here and there. Like, if I would have set TJ Hawkinson, or if I would have done this. It's okay. Like, you can't do anything about it.
Other than be a better coach.
What does that mean? Except for being a better GM next year.
You got to know
That's all
when
you
to
gotta
play
do.
them, and you got to know when to bench them.
That's the hardest part,
It is hard. Not all of us can be champions.
Is there an award in this?
Yeah, there was.
Little event?
Marcus got the spinal.
Spinal.
He gets it for Tom Brady. Tom Brady accrued 19.84% of his points. Marcus ended up being him 138.1 to 93.8. So that was the one.
You want to know the
only
crazy
award.
stat of the day? I never went over 100 every time I played Marcus this year.
Every time you played him, you never broke 100.
Isn't that insane?
That is weird.
It's like I had the worst luck against Marcus or something.
He has that revenge tour on his
Yeah,
back.
he's
Yeah.
on the revenge tour. We
Yeah.
talked about it. We've been
It's-
talking about. Matt's been talking about it.
Watch
Yeah.
out. Watch
all
out for
good.
him,
Watch out,
Ryan.
here I
He's
come.
coming.
What,
Wait a second.
Watch out, here he comes. Watch out, here he comes. Watch out, here he comes.
I love that.
Cool. That's what happened this week. So it's going to be me and Marcus in the
Yep.
finals. So Team King Chimera versus Ridley Me This Batman. So yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. I squeaked into the playoffs last week.
Squeaks out a win.
Squeaks
and
out
then
a first
blows
round.
out Des. What the frick just happened?
That's the amazing
You
thing
know?
about sports.
Exactly. You can't predict this kind of stuff.
You can't predict it. Which we're going to try and do right now.
Number two versus number 5.
Oh yeah. I was trying to see where you were going with that. I thought it was 4. No.
No, he was 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, screw you, Ryan.
Screw you, man.
You, Ryan. Ryan has a Monday night miracle.
Yeah, which
And of
you
course-
were hoping for
Of
this
course,
week.
the game was like a neck and neck,
Yeah.
huge scoring. It's like, really?
Yeah. What were you thinking? Were you watching the game or
I was
not?
thinking of raising Ryan's rent. So I was thinking-
No, he came in with a minute left in the game.
You're
I
kidding.
was winning by 0.34 when I came in the house. I was like, Ryan, this is going to suck.
Didn't he run
you.
for like a touchdown with like a minute left?
No, he threw a
Lamar?
touchdown.
Or he threw a touchdown or
Threw a
something?
touchdown, and that made me down by 0.3. And then the only thing that saved me was the Browns had to go down and tie the game to force Baltimore to throw the ball to try and win the game.
I remember I texted Ryan and he's like, way to go, you jinxed me. Now
I know.
Lamar Jackson's going to throw a pick, and then he ends up winning by like 1. And then I was like, oh, it looks like you got your luck
No,
back.
I told Keith, though, I said, hey, if this goes to overtime and Baltimore starts off with the ball and
Lamar throws
Lamar
a pick,
throws a
it's
pick
over.
6, it's over, and he wins by 1.
Yeah.
Like, it could have been easily the other way around.
That's insane.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
So we're going to start talking about this championship game.
All right, let's talk
going
about
forward.
it.
Marcus gave us a call shortly before this, and he had some trash talk to say to me. You know, he said he's going to win the money.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa,
That's
whoa.
a little extreme. That's
Whoa.
some trash. He's
That's some
talking
trash.
Better watch out.
He's talking.
I just think I'm
man.
going to win. Whoa. Easy.
Yeah, I'm going to win, Ryan. Okay, that's too much.
Easy, man. This is just a game.
This is just a game.
I'm gonna try and see if we could bring up his next week.
Yeah, you go to week 6. You go to week 16.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, so we'll talk about Marcus's roster here. What he? Well, no. We're talking about you and Des. We need to talk about you and Des.
Okay, go to me and Dad.
Okay. So
The Wi-Fi working now?
Yeah, it's working now. I just need to get to the right team.
I mean, we all know who's going to win this one.
Okay. Go ahead while I bring this up. 'Cause
Okay, it's gonna be me.
obviously you don't need this.
It's going to be me. I'm going to win my money back.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah. It is. I just
Do
don't.
you feel good about it?
And that's the great thing is that I feel good about it.
Well, that's all that matters.
Luke loves that you say that. He says it when you're gone.
Thanks.
Garrett doesn't know. He doesn't watch any of our episodes when he's on it or when he's off of it.
Yeah.
If I'm off it, I definitely am not going to watch it because you guys are just going to make fun of me.
No.
No,
Never.
that's what we did last episode, Garrett.
So you playing Herbert this week? He's playing Denver.
Probably.
Roethlisberger's got Indiana.
Yeah, we're going to throw him
Indianapolis.
on the waiver wire.
Okay. So Herbert probably. is
Herbert
your-
probably.
or Jalen.
I don't
think
know.
they got the Giants. Or Cowboys.
Who? They got the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
We'll see what's going on. I'm definitely starting a couple of those guys. Cam Akers is out, so he's going to the bench. I'm going to probably play Swift. I have no clue about Keenan, how that's going to work. TJ Hawkinson might see the bench. They're playing Tampa Bay.
You're going to really switch this up.
Yeah, Tanyan's playing Tennessee, who they're not good against tight ends. We'll see. If I lose, it's not that big a deal
Because Des is just going to give me the money.
because we already made a deal. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I bet.
No,
we'll just work together and
let's
then we'll
just
split the winnings.
money. Yeah.
no.
No, but
But Des, don't tell anyone. So I'm gonna win this week. Dez's running backs aren't just. I mean, I just don't trust Zeke at all. If he does come back next week, I mean, if Pollard, he could be a little scary, but J.K. Dobbins against the tough Giants defense, I just don't trust his running backs. Devontae Adams and Rodgers are obviously, I got to hope for an off week. But other than that, I'm not really scared of his team. His running backs aren't really that good, so I think I'm going to win this week.
It's hard for me to say that Rodgers and Adams are going to have 2 off weeks in a row,
Yeah,
especially
that's
with
tough.
them pushing for a number 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
They're still pushing for that 1 seed.
Well, they're the top right now. All
They
have to
are
do
still the top.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because New Orleans lost.
Yeah, okay. See,
So-
that's going to be tough to ask for that twice
Yeah.
on Sunday night primetime. I think they're going to have pretty good weeks. Pollard, I don't know if he will or not.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to start or not, or if Zeke's going to come back. I
That
don't know.
Philly defense of line we just
They're
saw this
good.
week, they're good. They
Yeah.
stopped the run. So I'm not expecting much out of Pollard. Allen Robinson has a favorable matchup against Jacksonville, though.
Oh, yeah.
Ravens favorable against the Giants.
Yeah. Who's
They're
going to start? Colt
benching
McCoy?
Yeah, they're benching Jones.
Yeah.
With that being said, it is going to be close. I think you have some favorable matchups. I think Dez does as well. But I think Dez will get the edge here. I just don't see Rodgers and Adams having that low of a week again.
Yeah,
I
we'll
think
see.
I think they're gonna go off. So that's my prediction.
So I picked me. You picked Des. Keaton.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
What the heck? Last week of predictions.
Honestly,
I don't care.
you're not lying there. No, I actually think Garrett is going to win this one.
Yep.
I think Des is falling off.
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's just.
Gets that first round bye.
And
gets
remember,
relaxed.
remember our deal.
Dude, he had
Rusty.
3 weeks off. Remember?
Oh yeah.
like
No,
2 or 3
Garrett,
weeks
remember
off.
our deal though that we had.
That if you win, I get all the money.
Okay, good.
He said it.
You said
he said it
Hey,
on
you
the
said
air.
it.
He said it on the air.
Hey,
So dumb.
remember that, folks.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, let's get into the championship.
Let's go to the
game.
championship, man.
This is
No
why
one
we're
cares
here.
about third place.
This is why we started off with the hour and a half preview to get to this point right now.
Right now. Right here, right now.
So, Team King Camara.
Right here, right now.
This is Marcus's team. And he's got Tom Brady against Detroit. That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good matchup right there.
Kamara
Kamara
against-
versus Minnesota, who David Montgomery just killed them.
Mm-hmm.
Gallman versus who? Baltimore? Oh, they're pretty tough.
Yeah,
Tyreek
but
Hill
he
against
has-
Atlanta? Oh, gosh. Woods against Seattle. Their defense isn't that good.
Yeah.
Logan Thomas versus Carolina. That's going to be a tough one for Thielen against the Saints, though.
New Orleans.
Nolans. But, dang. Dude, this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good matchups. And, I mean, he could still play Mike Davis.
Mike Davis?
Davis.
He could play Davis over Gallman.
Yeah, you never
that
know.
could be a little bit more favorable.
No,
Yeah,
they're playing
Washington,
Washington,
yeah,
dude.
that's
Their
tough.
defensive line is freaking good.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he does stick with this whole starting roster then. That's probably the most favorable
Dude,
for
can you
him.
believe Chase Young? He got a Pro Bowl.
Did he? I didn't see the full rosters today. I saw the notification.
I didn't see the full rosters. I just saw like key players like Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Kyler
He's
Murray,
a Pro Bowler.
Buda Baker, DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins, yeah.
Yeah, good
Larry
stuff.
Fitzgerald. I wish that would have been awesome, dude.
Yeah, good guy, man.
All right, go to
Great
yours
guy.
real quick. I want to see some of your matchups.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be that favorable. So
We'll check
the
it out.
internet's still working, Gare.
You're right there, Ryan. Stop it.
So here we go. My Week 16 matchups: Lamar against the Giants. That's pretty good.
They actually have a pretty solid defense. Calvin Ridley against the second-ranked KC. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs, who's questionable. Didn't he hurt his ankle?
Who?
Stephon Diggs. Pretty
Yeah,
sure he
that's-
got hurt
That's
in
why
that
there's
Denver
a Q
game.
right there.
Hey, he's been
Q
gone.
for questionable.
I thought it. Never mind.
Waller against Miami. Miami's got a good
Yeah,
defense,
they do
too.
have a good defense.
Michael Thomas is out for the year for you. I mean, you still got Ayuk, who's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I was glad I made that change.
But it's against Arizona. How much do you want Ayuk going off?
Well, he's okay to go off as long as Arizona wins.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I do have a couple favorable matchups, but I don't think I have as many favorable matchups as Marcus.
No,
though.
I mean, Aaron Jones has a really solid matchup against Tennessee. Their run defense is not good.
Yeah, and then it's Connor coming back. I mean, if he doesn't, I guess it's not that big of a deal because Snell. But
Yeah.
that was Cincinnati.
I mean, what about Gordon? You could,
Gordon? I could
you
play
know,
Gordon. He's playing against
Or
the Chargers.
is Gibson
That's-
coming back? You don't know.
Yeah, Gibson could be back against Carolina.
Gibson was solid this year, man.
Yeah, Melvin Gordon might get the start over Snell or Connor for that matter because Connor
Yeah.
hasn't really been that great.
I mean, Gordon had a good last
he
week.
went 20-something.
24, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a good matchup. Two really good teams. My prediction, I'm going to go with Marcus. I don't think this game is going to be a blowout whatsoever. I think it's going to be way closer than what the predictions have it at. This is going to be a really good game, though. But yeah, I think it could come down to a couple of players, you know. So this is going to be really interesting. But I put the edge towards Marcus.
Keith, who you got?
I think I have to agree with the big guy in there,
Yeah. I think it's going to be interesting, man.
which is Marcus, just so everyone knows.
You were gonna say something. You said it's
No.
gonna be. He does this. It's gonna be interesting. Rose his like mustache and doesn't say
It's
a
almost
word.
like you're like sinister, like an evil master
This
planner.
is going to be interesting.
This is going to be very interesting.
Oh my!
No, what do you think, Ryan? I know obviously you want to win, but after looking at all the matchups, what do you think?
don't know if I want to win or not.
How would you not want to win?
How do you know if I want to win? If Marcus wins this year, I'll freaking give it to him this year. Like,
Whoa.
freaking
Oh, okay.
standing ovation, because the waiver wire pickups he's had this year,
Solid.
and the team that he put together.
We talk so much crap about him.
Oh yeah, and the
beginning.
trash talk. Like, Marcus has actually put together a really good team, and like for him to make the championship from going from what 3 wins or 3 or 4 wins last year to this, like that's impressive.
On our
man.
next episode, we'll go over what our preseason previews were, how
that'll be
terrible we were,
fun.
and then we'll go over awards and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting where we put Marcus. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh gosh,
I think it was like 7th for me.
I think it was
like
too.
him and Matt were at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Matt.
And
Yeah.
then Luke was like number 1. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty close. I mean, he had a solid
He
team all
did.
year.
If I guarantee you, if Luke had McCaffrey and Julio
Eckler.
all year
And Eckler.
and Eckler, it would have been a different story.
Yeah.
You know, that is tough to lose, you know, your top 2 guys, or, you know, actually your number 1 guy, and then lose Julio. That's tough.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
anyway.
What's your prediction?
Yeah.
Dinglehead in there?
Yeah.
You, Ryan?
So I think Ayuk's going to have a pretty good game against Arizona.
Yeah.
I think Lamar Jackson, I know the Giants' defense is good, but Lamar's been on a tear the last 2 weeks.
I mean, he's got to be on a tear. The Ravens have to win out if they want to make the playoffs.
And I think that's beneficial to me because
Yeah.
he is balling out right now. Stephon Diggs has a pretty favorable matchup against New England, even though probably Gilmore's going to be on him.
No, Gilmore's gone for
is
the
he?
year. Season-ending injury, quad
That
injury.
helps a ton.
Yep.
But with those favorable matchups, we talked about Marcus's team. I think he has just as good as players, if not probably better than mine.
The thing you have to worry about is Kamara and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. If those are the
scary.
2 guys that's like this week against Dez, I was like, if I could just limit the damage of Rodgers and Adams, I'll have a shot.
Yeah.
And that's what I need to have with Kamara and Tyreek Hill. And I talked about last week, to week, it's like they'll go off. Like, this is just fantasy in general. They'll go off, and then they'll have off week. They had an off week against Garrison, and Marcus still won. So I expect them to have, good weeks this week. My team went off this week, so I feel like they're not going to go off as
The only
much.
thing that you can hope for is that Tyreek Hill doesn't go off for 56.
Yeah, I know.
If he goes off for 56, it's over.
So if I haven't said it already, I'm picking Marcus to beat me.
So this is going to be interesting. I would love for this to be an absolutely huge, high-scoring game to where it comes down to, like, the very last game. I don't want this to be a blowout. I want this to be like, okay, like, it's coming down to Sunday night. Like, this is going to be exciting. Like, because then that's fun.
For sure.
You know, I don't want it to be like, oh, yeah, Ryan scored 300 points and he killed
it
Marcus.
could come down to Monday night.
Like,
I got Diggs.
You got Diggs on Monday night?
Yep.
Oh, dude, this is going to be fun.
Well, let's give a
excited.
couple send-offs.
Yep. So first we'll do Des. Des, you can continue to study nursing, which you need to do. It's not as cool as a doctor like Matt, but hey, it's nursing.
Hey,
you got to study.
Gaylord Fokker was a nurse.
That's true. The greatest nurse of all time.
So the crazy thing is, Des, go back to being a father. Have a good time.
Because this whole time you've been neglecting your family.
You know, relax a little bit. You got school off for the next couple weeks. Just relax, you know.
Sit all your players so I get third.
You know, we'll split the money like we talked about. I'm kidding. No, but, you know, have a good time. Des has been one of the guys who's, like, very consistent, who's always making the playoffs.
We talked about him being the
And
Buffalo
Hey, I've
Bills
made
in
the
league.
playoffs every year, so zip it.
That's true.
Keaton?
No.
No, just shut up. No, but he's got a solid team every year, so I mean I expect that next year too.
He just never can close the deal.
I know what is going on with that.
Yep. And then our last send off is this man right here, Garrison.
Breaks my heart.
Finally pay attention to Gina a little bit.
Yeah. Pay
Oh
attention.
my gosh.
Give Gina some time.
I've
now,
been
okay?
giving Gino a lot of my attention. Okay.
Go back to pestering
Pet-
all
oh,
those people.
You know, I'm just a neighborhood bug guy, bugging all the neighbors.
See what I did there? Do you like it?
You guys both had good puns right there.
Yeah, I don't mess
Pestering
around.
and bugging.
That's funny.
So
Man, are you a dad yet? Because that was a good dad joke.
no,
Gina? Gina, that's a hard no by
Wait.
Gina.
Okay. Weird.
What the frick was that?
Wait. What?
Okay, never mind. What the heck?
So,
Okay, so I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gonna go back to pestering people
and bugging
and
them.
bugging everyone and being a douche. No,
Well,
I'm kidding.
that hasn't changed.
That's Ryan, Gary. That's not you.
I still gotta be for another week.
So we're gone. We're done. We've gone fishing.
We need to close this down.
I'm joking.
Garrett, get us out of here.
We're freaking out of here. I'm out, so this doesn't even matter anymore. I'm kidding. We're excited to see Ryan, our boy, on in the championship versus Marcus. Even though we all picked Marcus, we're all rooting for Ryan in our hearts.
I'm not.
Lovable loser.
You know, all I have to say is it's good to be back on the podcast. We are just two Beardos and one Guido, and we are out of here. All right?